Hey guys, Ghost of Orchids here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am reading some Reddit stories. Today's Reddit story is, am I the a-hole for wanting a divorce after 18 days of marriage? So I just recently got married on October the 31st and today I was supposed to transfer about 200 screenshots of my wife and her ex-husband so that we could use it in court today as we are trying to get full custody as the dad is unreliable as hell. My wife left her phone with me while she went to work as I was just going to drop it off on my way to work. Well, while attempting to get all the screenshots, I came across some topless photos of my wife in her work outfit. Definitely a work that I didn't recognise. I save all the spicy photos she sends me in a private folder. I double checked my folder and didn't see the same ones. Well, this is where I could be considered the arsehole. I then had some suspicions that she sent it to her ex, so I snooped through her texts with him. They were together for 10-ish years and I've never trusted him. I did indeed find them from back in June. So I took some photos of their conversation and waited until court was over to confront her. She claims that she did in fact have sex with him when we were on a small break, but the photos were sent 17 days after we'd officially been together and applied for the marriage certificate through the courts. We had chosen a date and to be honest, I don't recall us being on a break when she claims it happening. I don't know, I feel like I'm an arsehole because I obviously want a divorce as I can't trust her. We don't have any kids or anything together. I just have taken on a father-in-law role to her 3 kids and grown very fond of them. I told her I would pay my half of the rent until she gets her taxes, mostly because she can't afford the apartment on her own and I don't want the kids to be on the street or in a hotel. I also told her I would pay for the electric and internet too since they are in my name, but she keeps begging me to not let our marriage die and she knows I don't care about what she says about it because I've always been an action speaks louder than words type of person. I just feel like crap. I would never have seen this coming, and I thought this was my one and only. Am I the arsehole? TLDR, I found nudes sent from my wife's phone to her ex-husband, found out she was cheating on me when we were on a break, and not sure if I'm the a-hole because I found out through snooping. Now let's go and read some comments. Kind Problem 677 says, that's an annulment, not a divorce. It's much cheaper. Good luck. Nightopian says, a lot of people have a misconception about annulments. They're rarely approved because there are strict requirements to qualify for an annulment. Cheating is not normally a valid reason to get an annulment. I did not know it was so difficult to get an annulment. Huh. You learn something new every day. In my opinion, not the a-hole at all. You had reason to be on her phone. You were very suspicious when you found these spicy photos, as you put it, and so you checked. Were you right for snooping through her phone? Grey area for me. To me, it's not great to snoop through your partner's phone, granted, and clearly there was a question of trust there anyway, but she did cheat on you, and that to me is disgusting. She is definitely the a-hole. I think you're very big for not wanting her 3 kids on the streets or in a hotel. You are very big to agree to pay the electric and the internet, but you need to break up with this woman. Please do not stay with this woman for the kids. She will just keep on treating you like a doormat, and it's not fair on you. As for letting your marriage die, you didn't let the marriage die. She cheated, and she was not thinking of the marriage when she cheated, and therefore that is her own fault for destroying the marriage that you two had. If it meant that much to her, she wouldn't have cheated in the first place. Edit, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the comments, and I wanted to clarify some things I had seen in the comments. I realise now it wasn't super clear and I was rather emotional last night. When I said break, what I meant was we'd gotten into a pretty big fight and we were already in talks of getting married before that. When we got into the fight, we decided we wanted to take, I think it was like a week or so apart to figure out if this was what we truly wanted and wanted to continue with. We came back together and decided that despite the fight we had gotten into, we wanted to proceed and then filed to have our ceremony held at the courthouse. I understand that for some, taking a break like that would be seen as evidence enough to just split, but I have been in love with her since we were kids, some 14 years or so. I am going to proceed with the divorce. I keep seeing annulment, but from the lawyer I've talked to, it can be extremely hard to get an annulment due to my only argument being fraud and I don't have proof she intentionally hid it. He stated that in Oregon, where we live, it would be much easier and faster to get a divorce, especially since the kids are not mine and we don't have any large assets to dispute over. So this is likely the route that I'll be going down. I'm going to help her with rent and electricity while I live with a friend. I feel like this is the right thing to do because despite what she has done, I still have love for her, and the kids don't deserve to be homeless because their mum is a mess. I told her she has until she gets her taxes back, as she's getting a lot back having 3 kids. After that, she's on her own. Thank you again, Reddit. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe. I hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now. Bye.